proceeding was brought to you by Celebrity Cruises, inviting you to see life on a different level.
Five-star meals from world-renowned chef Michel Roux. Celebrity, the one cruise that puts dining in a whole new light. Celebrity Cruises. See life on a different level.
AMC's Film Preservation Festival continues as Robert Cummings chases spies from California to the top of the Statue of Liberty in Alfred Hitchcock's Saboteur, next. They're movies to die for. Made by the master, AMC's 8th Annual Film Preservation Festival honors Alfred Hitchcock with over 80 consecutive hours of his greatest works.
We have some stories to tell you.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
The undisputed classics that rank amongst the best movies ever made. A rare screening of his first thriller, exclusive documentaries that explore his movies and his life, and the master's 2 recently restored masterpieces.
Tell me everything you saw.
What if they hadn't been saved in time? See them again and you'll understand why preservation's so important. Join special hosts including Martin Scorsese and Sharon Stone for AMC's 8th Annual Film Preservation Festival, a tribute to Alfred Hitchcock. All this weekend.
That was beautifully put.
James Dean had about as big as impact on me when I was a teenager as any human being on the planet. And it was true of every kid in my generation. He was the first teenager or the first actor to show teenage life as being something really painful. Up until then it had been kind of like the Archie and books, you know, the Veronica, I mean, it was like, in television, and it was like, you know, we were conned into thinking it was like Mickey Rooney, Andy Hardy. It was fun to be young. And here was a kid that was as handsome as they get, who was just as miserable as all us ugly ones, and in pain. And we all walked out of Rebel Without a Cause feeling like, you know, someone had revealed our deepest secrets.
Rear Window remains Alfred Hitchcock's definitive homage to our favorite pastime, watching movies. This time, the master playfully puts his own audience into the lead character's shoes. And when he turns Stewart's apartment complex into an apartment multiplex, Hitch was telling us something. Voyeurism is exciting, but when you see too much, it could be curtains. Take a peek at the newly restored Alfred Hitchcock suspense classic, Rear Window, hosted by Sharon Stone. Tonight at 8, part of AMC's 8th Annual Film Preservation Festival.
He's the only director whose visual style commands its own name. And the only director whose name in the credits guarantees we're about to see something we've never seen before.
I don't want to, but I'm gonna look inside that chest.
Now, American Movie Classics joins one of Hollywood's landmark studios to bring you the definitive collection of the master's best work. AMC presents Universal Hitchcock. Every Sunday at 8, Sharon Stone hosts a master class in The Master with background stories and inside info. Movies spanning over 30 years that are as bold and risky as any ever made. Jimmy Stewart, a peeping Tom. Joseph Cotton, a serial killer. Janet Leigh, well, you know what happens to her.
12 cabins, 12 vacancies.
Sunday nights will now be spent on the edge of your chair. Join Sharon Stone as AMC presents Universal Hitchcock. Every Sunday, premiering June 25th, only on AMC.
Hey, would you mind getting out of my picture?
Next time, a very special Hollywood fashion machine. He was as notorious for his masterful detail as he was for his obsessive control.
You could get vertigo looking at the chignon.
Host Bo Derek sheds light on the director who mastered style and storytelling and gave new meaning to the term accessories to a crime. Alfred Hitchcock, Fashion of Fear, Monday at 8 on AMC's Hollywood Fashion Machine, part of AMC's 8th Annual Film Preservation Festival.
AMC's Film Preservation Festival continues as Robert Cummings chases spies from California to the top of the Statue of Liberty in Alfred Hitchcock's Saboteur, next. The following is brought to you by Subaru. Visit us at Subaru.com to see our full line of all-wheel drive vehicles.
Once again, a Subaru has received the highest possible rating in recent crash tests. The Legacy has beaten every car tested in its class. But the real story is that with our full-time all-wheel driving system, Subaru can help you avoid accidents altogether. The added safety of full-time all-wheel drive, #1 in crash tests. No wonder the competition keeps beating their heads against a wall. Subaru, the beauty of all-wheel drive.